And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. You guys know what time it is. It's Thursday night, and there's nothing happening right now besides prime time hockey. Let's go 6v6 here. My name is Mr. Hollywood. I'm going to be bringing you guys the coverage here throughout the night here. Two-game schedule series here between both teams. 11 and 11:30 p.m. Eastern here. Looks like tonight on the card we got a good one here. You ain't gonna want to miss this one. We can't find the Hole, who right now stand on top of the standings as the #1 team. Haven't lost in regulation yet. They go up against Ponchi's squad, Serenity now. Should be a tremendous matchup there. Also on the card, what about the Straight Liners going up against Bar Down Clowns? Clowns are undefeated here. They only played 4 though in week #1. Now against the Straight Liners, who have been rolling, been on a big streak there. A huge matchup taking place there as well. And in addition, Man Down goes up against We Always Lose. And lastly, we have Make a Wish against what the hell kind of name is this? Inebriated Deegans. I'll call them the Deegans. Somebody correct me on that, but I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Whoever selected the name, curse you. Shout out to the guys in the chat here so far. Cap in the chat there, man. Appreciate the support. Let's go. Can't find the Hole. Remember, he's been picked up to that squad. Should be tremendous. I'm grabbing the streams right now. Let me see what we got here. Rackarak is no longer elite, retiring that status as I have to play center. Oh, man. I wonder who's playing center on the other side. Well, we do have the Make-A-Wish lineup here. We have that stream that's Furry Pujols. So on the other end, looks like it's going to be Furry Pujols going on center. So, Rack, you ain't got it bad tonight, man. No worries. Right? That's who they're playing, right? Yeah. Deegans against Make-A-Wish. Big battle at that dot, at that circle. You can't lose the dot there to Furry, man. That just wouldn't be right. I know Make-A-Wish missing a couple guys. Looks like they got Cabaret out there, Hoots, Korea and Net. They got a fill-in here by Blue Line King, who was tremendous, though, in his fill-in there last week on that Saturday night. And they're waiting for one more. Over there for Bar Down Clowns, looks like they're ready. They're ready to go. They got Welch, Geezer, Tavares. Disney is greedy. I believe there's a name change in that. Forget who that is, man. That's got to be Sogard, right? A funny story. I believe I heard they said his name got banned from the Xbox. I don't know what the hell he did, but probably nothing smart. And then Bishop there at the right wing spot. So it looks like they got a waiver fill in there as well. But looks like a tight line, solid line there. We're going to see first time Welch and Geezer out there with Tavares. That should be interesting. No Dax though on here. So that's something to watch for. I don't know the Straight Liners lineup yet. And looks like the other stream, that's the Can't Find a Hole against Serenity. Okay, Rapier's streaming that. He's on. Who do we got here? Rapier, Burden, I believe. McDollar, Oswald, Ploop. So he's got all 6 there ready for go. So which one am I missing? I'm missing the Man Down versus We Always Lose. Do we have a stream on that? Anybody knows? Let me check the Discord here real quick because it has not started. But I am looking for the Man Down. Okay, looks like I do have that. I think Neil's bringing that. Let me add him in here, and that should take care of the full quad. We always go quad. That's what we do here, man. We don't miss a game. We don't miss action here. on the on Primetime Hockey. Not on Thursday night, not a Thursday throwdown, baby. It's gonna be great. I mean, there's some very key matchups here. A lot of teams looking to make a name for themselves as well. Newly acquired, newly captain, newly names as well. We'll see if that works out for them or if it's gonna be a flop. Let me just get the Final Four stream on here. We do have it, so thank you. Getting back to me on that, and I don't think that one started yet. I don't think any of them started. I think I came in early on here tonight, man. Look at me go, man. We're ready. You know I'm fired up, man. I'm good to go. I got the rosters here. I know there's been some moves, some changes, but I got mostly the names locked down here. So I should be good to go. We also did a great show last night. If you guys missed it, Wednesday night. And usually Wednesday nights I will be doing a show where we recap basically what's going on, who's where, leaderboard, stars of the night, players of the week, all that fun stuff, man, that you're looking for. That's on there, and we're hoping to bring that every week, the power rankings, and possibly adding some other stuff to it as well. Look for new additions, possibly maybe some highlights and maybe some videos in there, man. I think that's what the show's missing. Maybe some guests, special guests on there. Maybe we could get some interviews going. We'll try to work that out, man. You know, once you guys get familiar. It looks like one of the games is ready to go here, so I'm going to pull that up. That's the We Always Lose game. Or is that just a warm-up? That might be just a warm-up because it's in the second period, yeah. Scratch that. Unless they started early. I don't think so. Anybody knows? I don't think so. I think that's just looks like it possibly just a warm-up, man. Don't quote me. It's 0-0 though in there, so I'll see as soon as I see some familiar names on there, man. But who the hell would run the Ottawa Senators logos, man? Can't be one of us. Well, the Straight Liners game is underway. Bottom left. Remember, that's a big one against the undefeated Power Rankings #1 ranked team after week 1 as well. And it looks like we got an early penalty interference call here right off the back. And that's Master Shotgun going in the box there. So the Clowns will go on the power play to begin this game here. Just the first 2 minutes of this game. You know, you hate to see those type of penalties if you're on that team, you know, right off the back in the box. It's almost like taking a delay start penalty, you know? Same. 120 here on the power play, and that one gets out of the zone, so it's going to go back to the Clown zone. Skating it up the ice into the offensive zone. Looking on the boards. Drops it down to the defenseman. Skates it up. There's a shot in front. Ooh, almost got the rebound there, but the Liners able to pick up the loose puck and out of the zone. 14 seconds remains. And we have a stoppage with 4 seconds on the power play. And Clowns got to watch out here, man. Man will be coming out of that box. You don't want to get caught on the other end. See if they try like an Omaha play. They will. But the Clowns right on top of it. Too smart for that. Able to prevent that Omaha shot going down the ice. But the penalty is killed off. We're back even here. 5-on-5. Once again, you're watching the primetime hockey here. Thursday night. Late nights. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. Looks like the other 2 games are still waiting in the dressing room. Waiting up to be loaded up on the top. And here on the bottom right, I don't know if this is official, if it's going on. One of the teams is we always lose, but you know what? It could be because they're using the different names, man. Is that the Deegans out there? I hope not. Hey, Rack, can you confirm if that's the actual series going on there on the bottom right, or is that still a warm-up? Because if it's a series, that's Prosby again, and Prosby has both of the loose goals on the bottom right. Here on the Straight Liners game, it's 0-0 at a deadlock, coming up to the 9-minute mark of the first period. Pretty quiet so far. Defensive battle. We saw a penalty, but it got killed off. And we'll have an icing call here with 8:13 remaining on the clock. Over there on the top left, Deegans are ready to set off here. Get ready. Big matchup for two teams looking to make a name for themselves here in this league. Wish ended the week great, winning both of their games Saturday. Let's see if they could bring that momentum in here tonight. And they take on this surprising Deegans team, you know. We'll see what happens. That one's underway. And it looks like the whole game on there is ready to go. A lot of these teams using different clubs, different names, kind of throwing me off on this, but I'll get it right. I'll get it right. It's all good. Just had me a bit guessing here a bit early on. I'm also, I want to let everybody know, I am also in the Discord of the audio channel there. I believe it's called, what is it? The media, video, audio channel. Anybody wants to hop in the booth here with me, you're welcome to come. Had to use another club, couldn't join club. Okay. Alright, which one is that? Is that the whole series? Yes, okay. So the Manitoba meets is Serenity now. We'll see if the Jersey club works out for them. But that is the Serenity now team. That's for sure. That I know. I don't know about this Ottawa with the one on the bottom right, but that may be man down. If it is, they are down 2-0 to lose. Final seconds here of the second period. And final seconds here on the bottom left. Still scoreless, 0-0 between the Straight Liners and Bar Down. And Make-A-Wish get on the board first with that goal. That's Caberlet. 15:39 mark. Make that two back-to-back. I missed the first one. Caberlet scoring. Dom on the assist. Hoots on the secondary. 2-0. I mean, they got some great waiver fill-ins there tonight for Make-A-Wish. Talk about Make-A-Wish. Wish granted here tonight from the waiver club. As we have an icing goal with 14:05 in the first. Already 2-0 in the first 6 minutes. We got early penalty here in the top right. So Poppy going in the box. So Hull will go on the power play. 0-0, first 5 minutes of the game. And that power play, real quick, right off the face-off. Hull does not waste any time here. That's Ploop on the goal, Rapier on the assist, Oswald on the secondary. And Hull takes an early 1-0 lead here over Serenity with that power play goal, baby. Still trying to keep that undefeated streak intact for regulation. As Hoot scores, Caberlet on the assist for Make-A-Wish. And just like that, it's already 3-0. Things are not looking good here for the Deegans. We always lose still. 2-0 on the bottom right. Not much has changed in the third period. And as Straightliners break the deadlock on the board here. That's the captain, Flaming Dragon, getting his team on the board. Just about 2 minutes into the second period. Schlunker on the assist, and Master Shotgun on the secondary. 1-0 Straightliners. More goals happening on the other screen. 4-0 now for Make-A-Wish. That's Hoots with his second goal. Cabriolet on the assist. Dom on the secondary. No John here tonight, but I think these the filling guys are much better. They're looking better. Make-A-Wish off to a tremendous start here. 4-0. There's still 6 minutes remaining in the first. And we're talking about goals here. Straightliners now make it 2-0. And that's Dwagon again. Schlunker on the assist. And Master Shotgun on the secondary. So duplicate outcome here. Results 2-0. And a tremendous start here for period number 2 for the Straightliners, who are looking to give the Clowns their first loss of the season here. Let's speak about goals. Deegans get on the board, breaking the shutout, down 4-1. And can't find a hole. Now extends their lead to 2-0. And that's Rapier with the goal. McDollar Menu on the assist. Looks like that's the waiver fill-in there for them tonight. Getting a point. Lou's still trying to hold this lead here. 2-0 shutout so far. Midway point of the third period. Got 3 games here. 2-0, man. 3 teams here right now holding a shutout. We'll see how long that lasts. If they're able to hold it off. Well, the Liners won't. Because that's Tavares for the Clowns. He gets them on the board, breaking the shutout, making this a 1-goal game. 2-1 here in the second. With 11:53 to go. Plenty of time here. Walsh on the assist. Geezer on the secondary. And period 1 finally comes to an end in that Make-A-Wish game. And for one team, thank God. That man right there, Hoots, doing a lot of damage. He got 2 of the 4 goals scored there by Make-A-Wish. 4-0 at the end of the first. And more goals happening here for We Always Lose. Make that 3 now. 3-0 with 6:41 to go in the third. And that's Prosby again. The man's got a hat trick. He's got all 3. Here for Lose. Link Mob on the assist on that goal. And on top of that, they'll get a power play opportunity. Definitely a good spot here to try to close out game number 1. Period 1 comes to an end on the top right, but not after. Hall gets 2 on the board. Started with the power play goal by Ploop, and then Rapier getting the second one. 2-0. Can't find a hole. This is bad. Okay. It is, man. 4-1. I mean, plenty of time still, but you know, you don't want to start a game like that. Definitely not a good start. We'll see how things go here in period number 2. We've seen some crazy comebacks before, but there's not going to be a comeback in the bottom right. I'll tell you that. It's power play goal for Lose. Make it 4-0 with 4:42 remaining. All Lose in this one. I think Link got another assist on that goal. Power play opportunity on the top right to begin period number 2. And that's Serenity now looking to try to get on the board. to cut this deficit in half. And Link scoring the goal. The bleeding continues here. Lose now take a 5-0. 5-0 lead. Prosby on the assist. And Serenity does capitalize. A big power play goal. This will get them into the game here. 2-1. It's about 30 seconds into period number 2. That was a quick goal. And that's Killer Beats on the goal. Miller on the assist. 2-1 game. A lot of tight games there. That's a tight game, and so is that Straight Liners. 2 games as expected. But here comes Hall right back. That's Ploop with his second goal. Rapier on the assist. And these guys have been connecting all season so far. We saw them do a lot of damage there in week 1, and here they come again. And that's a tremendous response by Ploop. 3-1 in favor of Hall here at the early moments of period number 2. Final seconds of period number 2 in the bottom left side of your screen. Not much has changed here. 2-1. Straight Liners still holding the lead. Deacons will take a penalty. Make-A-Wish on the power play, who already lead this one by 3, 4-1 here in the second. Yeah, we always lose. We'll close it out. Big win here for the Crew. Just a dominating game. 5-0. They get the shutout win. Mark Strom in net with the shutout win. Prosby, 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 points. And what about Link Mopsky? 1 goal, 4 assists, 5 points. He had a point on every single goal there for Luz. Just totally dominating. Shots on net in favor of everything there as far as the stat category here in game 1. Period 2 comes to an end in that Straight Liners. We're going to have a big third period coming up. 1-goal game between the Clowns and Liners. Can the Liners give the Clowns their first loss here of the season? They're 1 period away. Just got to hold, maintain this 1-goal lead. It's been a very defensive battle. So we have an icing call right away here to start period number 3. And once again, it's primetime hockey here. Remember, Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights, late night hockey. We start at 11 p.m. Eastern time. It's the late league. The league, you know, we got a tremendous start here, man. I mean, as far as the number of signups, number of people that came into Discord even after the draft and are still coming in here, has been tremendous. We're here in week number 2. And it's a quick seasons, you know, quick turnaround. That's how we like, you know, get things done, move on, go to the next season. Right now, Hall still holds a 2-goal lead, 3-1 with 7 minutes remaining there in the second. Make-A-Wish still up by 3, 4-1 with 5 minutes remaining there in the second. And if you're just tuning in just moments ago, we always lose. Take game number 1 over Man Down. 5-0 was the final in that one. We will see if Man Down can bounce back here in game 2. And speaking about bouncing back, here come the Clowns. That's Welch on the goal. Waver, Phil, and Bishop on the assist. And we're all tied 2-2 here in the third. And on top of that, we got Serenity cutting the deficit down to 1, 3-2. 4.5 to go in the seconds. Plenty of time in that one. here to start the night off on this Thursday night. How is everybody doing over there? Send help, Hollywood. Hey, I think you guys need more than just help out there tonight. Awful start. I mean, it's quieted down here since the first period, but you know, things seem to be slowing down. Final seconds here of the second. And there's the horn. So at the end of the 2, 4-1, make a wish for Pujols, who's I believe running the ship here tonight due to the absence of one John, but doesn't look like they're missing him here tonight. They actually look better. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. They look good though. They do look good. Shots pretty low. Look at that, 6-4. 4 goals on 6 shots. And like I said, it was just an awful start. But the time on attack, look at that, 616 to 154. That's gonna be tough to bounce back. You know, when your opponents have the puck in your zone at that much time, and you're down 3, it's gonna be tough. Well, speaking of comebacks here, one team is rallying back. They were down 3-1 in this game, but now 2 consecutive goals has tied it up with 1.6 seconds remaining here in the second. What a clutch goal! That's Go Jets Go. Ties it. Straight Liners game is tied as well in the third with 5:30 to go. 2 games in the third period right now. We'll be all tied up. Game 2 between Mandown and Lewis is about to start. Those guys are not wasting any time here. They're already kicking off. And that's how we do it here. Back-to-back games. There's no in-between wait time or anything. Now, was there a disconnect on the top left? Looks like there is. And I believe they still had period number 3. So they're going to need to restart for that. While here on your screen right now, 2 big games going on here. All tied, 2-2 here, Straight Liners. And on the top right, 3-3. After that clutch goal with 1.6 seconds remaining. I mean, it doesn't get any closer than that. Serenity tying it up. Remember, they were down 3-1 in that game. Not anymore. Big third periods here. Especially on the bottom left. Are we going to have overtime here? Or can they close it out? Remember, Straight Liners were up 2 goals as well in this one. So, big rally. Ooh, what a save there with 48 seconds remaining. He's going to hold on to it for a freeze. We have a face-off here coming up in the Straight Liners zone. Straight Liners win it, but a great intercept here to keep the puck in, which results in a turnover, and here come the Straight Liners in the offensive zone. There's a shot on that save. Battle for the puck on the boards. Clowns come out with it, but they turn the puck over right back to the Liners. 22 seconds remaining here in third. What a deep pass. Tavares now looking across, and it's picked up. 10 seconds now remaining. Oh, great defensive poke. Prevent that shot. But there's a shot from the point. Goes wide. 5 seconds remaining. Another shot. Rebound. Another save. Wow. What a save. To force an overtime. I really thought that puck was going in there. Liners had some great opportunity in those final 10 seconds. Well, we're heading to overtime, so both teams are going to gather a point here. We'll see who secures the win, gets the extra point. Clowns bouncing back, trying to keep that undefeated streak going. They're going to overtime. Hole and Serenity all tied as well. We got a 5-on-3 power play opportunity here for Hall. But looks like they can't maintain the puck, man. Icing call. Just looked real sloppy on that play. With a 2-man advantage. One of their guys comes back on the ice, so now it's a 5-on-4. And on the bottom right, right now 0-0. First 7 minutes of this contest. I remember game 1 was all lose, 5-0 win. We'll see what happens here in game 2. We have overtime underway on the bottom left. Good one here to start the night off. 2 good ones as expected. We knew these were going to be a double feature. Now I always do highlights of the night, series of the night. It's going to be tough to pick here because both of these are phenomenal. That's the whole series against Serenity and the Straight Liners versus the Clowns. I may do, you know what? I may do a double feature. I mean, if I can't decide. What do you guys think over there, man? Straight Liners or Clowns? Who's going to come out here in overtime? After some tremendous saves to close out period number 3. So we have offside call. And over here in the top right, we have already one overtime game. Will this one be heading there as well? Midway point here, 3-3. After a clutch second period goal with 1.6 seconds remaining on the clock, Serenity has bounced back to tie this game up. And we got an OT winner here on the bottom left, and it's the Clowns, who remain perfect, remain undefeated. A come-from-behind win. We're down 2-0 in this game, and it's Tavares, the OT winner. No Dax, no problem. They've got Tavares, and they've got to win here. 3-2 is the final in overtime. Straight Liners will come out with a point. We'll see how game 2, remember, scheduled for 2. And we've got a pair of goals here on the bottom right. 1-1 game. Man down got on the board first, but Loose come right back. And now they come back with 2 back-to-back goals. And that's Link Mob with both of the goals. So, you know, a quick goal to tie it up, and then he comes right down the ice and scores again. Tavares, a big game there in that win. Not only got the OT winner, finished off with 3 points on all 3 goals. 2 goals, 1 assist for Tavares. Here in the top right, still game 1 with 4 minutes remaining. 3-3 between Hall and Serenity. All tied. It looks like game 2 about to start on the top left. That's Make-A-Wish. Oh, no, that's the restart. I'm sorry. They got 1 period left. It's 4-1 right now for Make-A-Wish. But what a battle just moments ago here between the Straight Liners and Clowns. Just a classic. Ends in overtime. And right now we're seeing if this one's going to go OT as well. So we got 3-on-2. Here for Hall. Shot on that save. With 53.6 seconds to go. Will this one go to overtime? And an early penalty here for the Deegans. They had an awful start, you know. And then here after the restart, the struggle continues. As Viral will go in the box. 32 seconds remaining here in the third between Hall and Serenity. 3-3. Both teams looking to try to close this out in regulation. There's a shot, but it's poked. Got a piece of it. 19.3 seconds to go. Big face-off here coming up in the whole zone. Face-off's in favor of Hall. And they win that one. Big win, big draw. Into the offensive zone. Looking shot. Save. 10 seconds remaining now. Still tied. And Caberlet gets Make-A-Wish on the board here. I believe that was still on the power play. Hoots on the assist. Furry Pujols on the secondary assist. And oh man, what a battle there on the top right, man. And that's a big penalty though taken. Here with 0.9 seconds to go. So that penalty is gonna go into overtime. Just as we saw the Clowns game, that went to overtime. This one's going there as well. Big rally by Serenity. We'll see if they could close it out here in overtime against Hull, who have yet to lose in regulation. The Golden Elephants of primetime hockey here so far. And Clowns also are undefeated. They haven't lost a game, period. We'll see if the Straight Liners could change that. Game 2 will be coming up here shortly. Over there on the bottom right, pair 2 underway. Lou still on top, 2-1. Over, man down. And more goals here for Make-A-Wish. And it's been a scoring spree here for them. The wish has been answered. As Hoots, another goal. So overtime underway. Remember, Hull is on the power play after that late penalty. And on that Hoots goal, Furry Pujols on the assist. Waiver filling there, Blue Line King on the secondary assist. And Link has completed the hat trick. He's got all 3. Make that 4. Man, this guy's on fire. Link Mob scores goal number 4 here for Luz. He's got all of them. He had a tremendous game 1. Game 1, he was the dish master out there. 1 goal, 4 assists, 5 points. He's got 4 goals here in this one. He's already got 9 points on the night. Somebody's got to slow him down. And, you know, we saw in period 1, he had those big back-to-back goals, you know, to tie the game up, gave him the lead, and then he did it again here, back-to-back. And just like that, it's 4-1. And overtime comes to an end. And how big was that penalty? Because it's a power play goal that ends it in overtime. And Hull takes down Serenity. And I didn't check who got the OT winner in that. But 4-3 is the final. So Serenity rallied back in this one. You know, those big 3 goals in that second period. But it's Hull who comes out on top with the win. And that might have been the waiver fill-in McDollar menu with the OT winner. Shout out to him, man. Guys off that waivers coming in with a clutch OT goal to win it. Man down, cuts the deficit down to 2. It's a 4-2 game on the bottom right. Here in the second, plenty of time still remaining. And final seconds here for Make-A-Wish, who's just been dominant here in this game. Even after the restart, it does not matter. And they're not done yet. If you're just tuning in on here, earlier today, game 1 going to We Always Lose. 5-0 was the final. Right now, much closer game, 4-2 battle here in the second. Clowns able to take down Straight Liners in overtime after rallying back down 2-0 to win 3-2. Tavares with the OT winner. And then just moments ago here in the whole series, game 1 going to Hull in overtime. McDollar Menu with the OT winner. As Hull wins that 4-3 was the final against Serenity. And here on the top left, this one finally comes to an end. And Make-A-Wish dominating here in game 1. I believe, what was it, 6-1? Yeah, they scored 2 here. And they had, at the disconnect, I believe, was 4-1. So 6-1 is the final. Hoots had a big night. I forget what he finished the night off there, game 1. And game 2 about to kick off here. Clowns and Liners. We'll see if game 2 is as good as game 1. And I'm debating which one to choose as the series of the night. I may just do both of them because they've both been phenomenal here. As both game 2's about to kick off. That's the Liners, Clowns, and on the top right, even though they're using the Manitoba Moose Meats, that is Serenity now. I believe Ponchi is not there tonight. Salty Kitten looks like, I believe, is in net for Serenity. Game 2 coming up. Salty looks pretty lit. He does, man. He does. And not only that, but shout out to him, man. It's a guy that not only plays great in that, he plays solid D. You know, a lot of guys don't do that, man. Usually you'll find either a solid goaltender or a solid goalie. Maybe he plays a bit forward, but to have a great defenseman and a great goalie, I mean, if you're drafting a guy, I mean, how can you not draft Salty Kitten with that type of resume? 6 minutes remaining here on the bottom right in the second. 4-2. We got 4-on-4 hockey here for about 45 seconds. Shot on net. Save. Puck still there behind the net. And Lou's doing a great job keeping this one in the offensive zone. There's a shot. And they're going to have a power play here for about 30 seconds. As the man gets back on the ice. Salty is a great center, great right defenseman, great goalie. How about just a great human being, man? Although, you know, I know he's a bit upset with a Bills fan out there, but well, he's definitely a nice guy, man. Nice community guy. Whichever league he plays, not only here, man. The guy's a gentleman in every league he performs at. And games 2 underway. What do you guys think, man? Straight Liners and Clowns. Clowns still undefeated. Hull still undefeated in regulation. Both teams, looking real good in that power rankings after week 1. Clowns got the nod on the number 1. Will they remain number 1? And Hull right there, as far as standing-wise, point-wise, Hull is the number 1 squad. And they'll get a power play opportunity here as Go Jets Go will go in the box for interference. Shout out to Sogi in the chat. Remember, name change on there. The Clowns goalie. And I got to go back to that third period. You know, we talked about the big win, the big come from behind, down 2 goals. But there was a point in that third period where Sogard just stood on his goddamn head, man. And he was involved in that trade. Remember, there was quite debate about that with Markstrom, but both of those guys are tremendous. But the saves that he made, somebody's got to clip that, man. Post that in that highlights section, man. There was at least 2, maybe 3 saves in that final 10 seconds of the third period. Banned for 4 days. They're trying to slow you down somehow, man. So you gotta find a way, you know. It's not on the ice, man. EA tries to get you. And you see a highlight reel here on the bottom right. That's Link Mob, who's been phenomenal here. 4 goals here for this loose team. I mean, he's got the hot stick here tonight for sure. Definitely looking for that player of the night. Remember, we give off the stars of the night, a top forward, defenseman, and goalie each night. If you guys missed the show there last night, that's all posted there. You guys could check the replay. And right now, Lose looking like they won't be losing here. 5-2 over man down. They took game 1 5-0. And one of the stats I got to look at here, 0-4-4 on the power play for man down. That's got to get better. And look at the time attack, 703 to 322. And despite the penalties taken by Lose, they still manage the puck possession. Deegans and Wish about to kick off game 2. Game 1 was mainly all Wish. 6-1 was the final. And Hall on the board first here in this one. 1-0. 9-minute mark of the first period. But remember, game 1, they had the early lead as well. Serenity was able to bounce back to force overtime. But right now, Rapier makes it 2-0. McDollar-Manu, the guy who got the OT winner, on the assist. Oswald on the secondary. And Hall up 2 early on. We're still at a deadlock here in the bottom left. Big power play opportunity for the Clowns. It was a major 5-minute penalty taken. About 2:45 remains on the man advantage. About 3 minutes remaining in the period. Still 0-0. It's the Liners looking to kill off the penalty. And speaking about Link Mob, he is not done yet. I don't know how many goals he's registered. That's got to be at least goal 5. He's got at least 10 points here on the night. He's got to even out those assists and goals. You know, game 1, 1 goal, 4 assists. Here, 5 goals in this one. Of the 6 goals scored by Luz. So he's definitely trying to get his name out there. Definitely a star of the night candidate. As for Pujols, getting a goal here for Make-A-Wish to start game 2. Right where they left off. 1-0 in the early moments, 2.5 minutes into the game. Cabriolet on the assist, and I believe Blue Line King on the secondary. And the Clowns do capitalize here on the power play. That's the newly acquired Welch with the power play goal, with 1:36 remaining here in the first period. And they still have a power play for about 44 seconds. Remember, it was a major penalty call, so that penalty does not expire until that clock runs out. $10 seconds. See if the Clowns could put in another power play goal here. 20 seconds remaining in the period. Have it in the offensive zone. And they do. It's not out of power play, but it's a goal. And that's Welch again. Tavares on the assist. And good to see Dax back in the lineup. Comes up with the secondary assist. He's got assist on both of the goals. And the Clowns up 2-0 over the Liners. Are these guys number 1 in the power rankings? I gotta agree with it. That's Welch's second goal as the period expires. 2-0. And Hull extends their lead. That's Ploop. McDollar Menu on the assist. Make it 3-0 here in the first with 3 minutes remaining. So what a start for the guys in pink. Looking pretty as always. Another team that's looking good, that's Make-A-Wish, and that's Caberlet. With the goal, the Deegans name change here, but does not look good for the squad as they're down 2-0. Remember, game 1, 6-1 for Wish, and here in game 2, not much different so far. Gala Apple getting a goal here for man down, but they're running out of time. Ledvinka on the assist, 6-3 with 9 minutes remaining. They're going to need a miracle comeback in this one. And once again, my name is Mr. Hollywood here, bringing you guys the play-by-play call. Once again, if you guys missed the show last night, Wednesday night, we do a weekly recap, and we'll be out there every Wednesday night. Your leaderboard, stars, players of the week, and even if you're on a team or even if you're a waiver, I mean, we saw a couple guys make that leaderboard for top, points per games played, as well as stars of the night. That's all available. Whether you're on the waivers, whether you're on a team. Everybody is able to make that list if you play good enough. As well as highlights, you'll see a series of the night highlight reels after tonight as well. I know a lot of guys messaged me on that. They liked those in week 1. We'll continue that here in week 2. So a huge period there for Hull. 3-0 at the end of the first. Right now, holding Serenity to only 2 shots in this game. A couple penalties taken by Serenity in that first period did not help them. And the dot has been won by Hull. Pretty good in the dot here so far here in game 2. Period 2 underway in the Straightliners game, who are on the power play, looking to try to break this shutout here. Down 2. And the Deegans break the shutout. That's Fabry on the goal. Rack on the assist. And the Deegans cut within 1, 2-1. With 8.4 seconds to go here in the first. Big clutch goal. They needed something like that. Get them back in this game. Get them back in this series. Only a 1-goal game at the end of the first. Much better than their game 1 performance, that's for sure. But one team that's been on fire all night long, that's Luz. And that's goal number 8. That's Prosby. He's got a bunch of goals as well for Luz. I mentioned about Link Mob. But Prosby has been doing this all season long. That's why he's the round 1 pick there for Luz. That's his second of the game. 8-3, final seconds of the period. And Luz, tremendous team performance on here tonight. They're going to capture 4 points here. And speaking about looking good, Hull is up now 4-0. Here against Serenity. And remember, Hull has not lost a game in regulation yet. And the other team that's undefeated, that hasn't lost period, is the Clowns. And right now they're up 2-0 here with about 8 minutes to go in the second. They kill off the penalty. We're back even. You know, with the Straight Liners team, I mean, begin the night off. They started off good, man. They were up 2-0, and then as soon as the Clowns bounced back, forced the overtime, got the win. It's just been all Clowns here so far, and and you could also see how different the game is with Dax and without Dax in the lineup. They just dominated a lot more. You know what I mean? They keep that puck in that offensive zone. Just a much better rounded team. You know, how one guy brings to a team is tremendous. It looks like that loose series is done. 31-15 shots on net. 8-3 is the final. So I'll bring this down to our 3. And once again, Lou's doing a great job. Also, great job there by the captain, the owner. I know he's got a name change. What do they call him now? Lemon Lime? So we're down to our final 3 here for Primetime Hockey. Here to start week number 2, Thursday night. I remember Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights here. This is the place. This is where it's at. Late night hockey. You ain't gonna find it anywhere else. And it's our inaugural season number 1. I mean, but you look at these teams, you look at these players. A lot of talent here, man, going on. And it's been a great start, man. I must say. I mean, the response that we've gotten here for season 1. I don't think any of us expected how big this was gonna be. As the Clowns now, and that's Welch again. That's a hat trick for him. He's got 3. He's got all 3, you know. So, I mean, you look at that trade now. I mean, how huge was that trade on picking up Welch? And he fits in right perfectly here with this Clowns team. Almost like he was part of this team, man. Obi fans not helping his team much there, getting that tripping call. They're down 3 and down a man here with 53 seconds to go here in the second period. Make-A-Wish and the Deacons still battling out, man. It's a 2-1 game, midway point here of the second period. Like I said, a much better game. And you know what, with the Deacons, I mean, in that first game, just a horrible start. They went down early. It was like a 4-0 game, 4-1 game. But played a lot better as the game progressed. And we'll see what happens here. They still got plenty of time, man. Got half of this period still left. Still got a whole third period. Only down 1. And remember, Wish without John here tonight, but still look pretty damn good. A team that has turned things around for sure. You know, first 2 nights did not look good for Wish. They came out with no wins in the first 2 nights, in the first 4 games. But then Saturday night came along. They picked up Korea. They made a couple of moves, changes, and looking like a much better revamped team here as Caberlet scores. Blue Line King on the assist. And what a great waiver fill-in he has been Saturday night and also here tonight. Furry Pujols on the secondary assist. And they'll bring it back to a 2-goal lead for Wish. 3-1. That's Caberlet's second goal of the game. Period 3 underway. Remember, Clowns will be on the power play because of that late penalty. They got about 45 seconds on the man advantage. I mean, if they could put another one on here, it would be huge. I mean, they're already up 3-0. Another one here would just be possibly a dagger here in this game. Speaking about daggers, Hall 5-0. 2.4 seconds to go. Rapier with a huge clutch goal. And on the bottom, Dax on the power play goal. 4-0. So both games on here, these two, which Like I said, we're tough battles in game 1. We had overtime thrillers. But here in game 2, the Clowns and Hall just dominating things here right now. 5-0 top right, 4-0 on the bottom. So, I mean, what do you guys think, man? I mean, as far as standings, as far as point-wise, Hall is the #1 team as far as number of points. Or is Clowns, who were ranked on the power rankings as the #1, who is the real #1? I can't wait when we're going to see the showdown here between these two teams. And the Deegans score here late in the period. Bring themselves back within 1, and that's Viral on the goal with 2:40 remaining here in the second. 3-2. Schlunker gets the straight liners on the board, breaking the shutout. But they're going to need more than that. They're down 3. But you got to start somewhere, right? Sogard says Clowns are #1. The true #1 team. We'll see. Still early here. I mean, it's week 2. And I mean, when we looked at the standings, at the power rankings, and we saw, you know, every team had a win. Every team had points at the end of it. You don't see that happen. You know, with 9 teams competing in a season 1 of a league, that's rare. You know, you always see there's always that one team that just gets all out dominated, doesn't come out with any points, but not the case here. So week 1, you know, with 6 games played for majority of the teams, as we have a goal. I don't know how McDollar Menu even found that one from a just a terrible angle. Somehow it finds its way in. And that's just how the game's been going there for Serenity. Let me take another look at it here. I mean, look where he shot this from. Clouds tack in another one. So as soon as the straight liners get on the board, it doesn't matter. 5-1. That was Dax again. That's his second. McDollar Menu has a pair of goals as well. I remember he's that waiver fill-in. He is on the waivers as we have a breakaway chance. Oh, great defensive poke. Like I was saying, McDollar Menu is still on that waiver. He's eligible to be picked up onto a team. Remember that was the guy that was part of the draft. So for any teams, any players looking out there, man, I mean, that's a huge caliber player out there on the waivers. And he's showing you guys here tonight. Period 3 underway. Make-A-Wish versus the Deegans. 3-2. Can Wish hold on? And remember, they're on a 3-game winning streak here from Saturday night. They're rolling. More penalty trouble here for the straight liners. Just can't get out of that box. Same thing here with Rapier. He goes in the box. I also want to mention the guys that do bring the stream. There is a option to change the camera angle from the penalty box. You could put it, you know, you could do a, you could be even creative, do like a broadcast view or overhead. Option is there, but you got to do it outside of the in-game menu. And Caberlet will complete the hat trick here. Blue Line King on the assist, who's been a dishmaster out there all night long. So every time the Deegans come back, crawl back in this game, here comes Caberlet to respawn. Big hat trick. He's got 3 of the 4 goals for Make-A-Wish here in game 2. 15-20 remaining in the third. Time also winding down for the straight liners as Master Shotgun getting the big power play goal there. Obi fans on the assist. Odd Guy on the secondary. But I don't think they got enough time here. They still trail by 3. And it's all Hall here in game number 2. That's Ploop. Here, 9:54 mark of the 3rd period. It's a hat trick for him. Rapier on the assist. 7-0. That is the correct score. And once again, this is the primetime hockey here for your late nights, Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights. 2 games each night we play. Let me post the Discord link here in the chat. Exclamation mark PTH. Anybody's interested, there's the Discord link. And we had a huge crowd here, man, I must say, for a Thursday night. Well, right now, my time is actually Friday already, midnight. I remember earlier today, we always lose taking boat here tonight against Man Down. Getting the 4 points. And that's going to help them there in the standings, moving up in that standing bark, which, like I said, separates each team. There's only like a couple points. So a series like that, a series win like that, will definitely move you up. And Hall looking to remain number 1. They're 5 minutes away here with a 7-goal lead. As we have looks like a boarding call against Rapier. That's uncalled for, man. You're up 7-0, man. Liner's now getting a couple of pair goals here. That's Master Shotgun again. Trying to make things interesting here. Unassisted. 5-3. Can they get another quick one? Two-goal game. 2:07. I mean, it's possible. That's Shotgun's 2nd goal. But like I said, they're going to need to get another one here quick. Remember, it's going to be real time there in the final minute. So 2 goals is possible. Let's approach the final minute of play. And man, it's getting dirty over there on the top right. You know, usually when a game like that with a 7-0 score, it does. Penalties here by both teams. Looks like we got a 4-on-3, I believe, on the ice. With 3:18 to go. Oh, we got another goal here. It's a 5-4 game. This one's not over. Wasn't it? Was it like 5-1? 5-4 here. With 47.4 seconds, that's a lot of time. 47.4. I mean, they could still set up that Schlunker unassisted. What a huge goal. So Shotgun putting 2 back-to-back goals. Schlunker now here. Just a turnover in the zone. Leading to that goal. And, I mean, you can't be giving up turnovers like that, man. I mean, you're up, all they got to do is kill this off. And for the Clowns, you know, I thought they're taking 4 points here, no doubt. But hold the phone. Wait just a second. This one's not over yet. I mean, they got Disney is greedy back there on D, man. This should not be happening. Big face-off here coming up. That's Schlunker's 2nd goal. He's got 2 as well. Shotgun's got the other 2. Puck here in the Liner's zone. Battle for it. And they're able to get it out of the zone. That's Dax. Moving. Shot. Goes wide. Loose puck on the boards. 28 seconds remaining. Clowns with the puck and the lead. 20 seconds to go. Oh, big hit delivered on that blue line. Looking for the deep pass to Dax. Not there. We're going to have an icing call with 14.4 seconds to go. Possibly the biggest face-off here of the game coming up. Because if the Clowns could win this here on the draw, and the faceoffs have been for the Liners. Tie up. They got the puck here. 10 seconds to go. And the Clowns able to get it out. Breakaway the other way. Oh, big save by Stupid. And it's going to come to an end. That is the final. But what a rally by the Liners. Making it very interesting here late in the third. But the Clowns hold on and win it 5-4 is the final. And they take both. Then they improve to 6-0. And speaking about improving, so does Hull. They take both games here. And game 2 in a very convincing style. Just dominated. And in that win for the Clowns, mentioned Welch with the hat trick, 3 goals there. Dax with 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points. In that 5-4 final. And it was tremendous. And it's great. It's always a great battle here between these goalies as well. Remember when Luz played Straight Liners, we saw the matchup, and we saw it again here tonight. So that's going to do it there in our final game here with only 7.4 seconds to go. Looks like more goals happening here. I just want to give a shout out there for that whole team. Ploop, 3 goals, 4 assists, 7 points. Rapier with 6, 3 goals, 3 assists. And Waiver fill-in, McDollar Menu, 3 goals, 2 assists, 5 points in that win. And over here right now with just 0.9 seconds to go, 8-3. Make-A-Wish will take both here as well. So what an interesting night here. Actually, all games, all sweeps. You know, the team that won both. In that win, Cabriolet, 4 goals, 2 assists, 6 points for him. And Blue Line King with 5 assists. You talk about a dish master. It don't get any better than that. And folks, that's gonna do it here, man. For primetime hockey. Tremendous night, tremendous games. And once again, I will be back here tonight for Friday night. We'll have a whole set of lines, games lined up for that. I'll try to get the multi-stream. I want to thank everybody that provided the stream here tonight. Let's do it again tomorrow. We've been on a roll week 1, and we've done the streams. It was great. We've done the highlights, man. Let's make it 2 weeks in a row. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Friday night. Late night hockey, right here, same time, same channel. Have a good night, everybody.